Hey, you've probably heard this a million times about Bitcoin. There are only 21 million BTC ever, so you can't buy more than the supply. That's why the price has to go up forever. It sounds super simple and convincing, but it's actually a bit misleading, and a lot of people get confused by it or even use it to hype things up. Let me break it down with the real numbers as of June 2026. Bitcoin has about 20.04 million coins already in circulation out of that hard-capped 21 million max. Every single one of those 20.04 million BTC has already been bought by someone. They're sitting in wallets, on exchanges, held by institutions, or even lost forever. Experts estimate another 3 to 4 million BTC are permanently gone. Forgotten passwords, lost hard drives, dead owners who never told anyone the keys. So the real usable supply is even tighter than the headline number suggests. Just to give you a concrete example, right now, to own all of the current circulating supply without pushing the price any higher from your own buying would cost roughly $1.405 trillion. That's exactly Bitcoin's market cap today. It shows that the entire pile is already owned, and any new money coming in has to buy from people who already hold it. So when new money comes pouring in, say another 500 million or even billions from ETFs, big investors, or regular people, what actually happens? That new money doesn't magically create extra Bitcoin. It goes straight onto the exchanges and buys existing coins from people who are willing to sell at a certain price. 1. The buyer gets the BTC. 2. The seller gets the cash. 3. The total circulating supply stays exactly the same. But as more buyers keep competing for the coins that are actually for sale on the order books, sellers start demanding higher and higher prices. The bids climb from $70,000 to $71,000 to $72,000 and beyond. That's exactly how the price gets pushed up. Pure supply and demand on a fixed pile of coins that everyone is already fighting over. Think of it like a small town with only 100 houses, and every single house is already owned. If a bunch of wealthy newcomers suddenly move in and want to buy property, they don't build new houses. They have to convince existing owners to sell. The more people bidding, the higher the prices go. Same exact thing with Bitcoin. It works the same way with Ethereum. Ethereum has about 120.7 million tokens in circulation right now. Every single one is already owned. If someone dumped another $500 million in, they'd just buy up a huge chunk from current holders, and the price would spike because there's not infinite liquidity at any given moment. One quick note on new supply. Yes, new Bitcoin are still being mined, but it's tiny. Currently only about 450 new BTC per day right now. And that number gets cut in half every 4 years with the halving. So for all practical purposes, the supply is basically fixed and getting scarcer over time. That's exactly why big real-world inflows like BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF sucking in billions can send the price flying even though almost no new coins are being added. It's not some mysterious magic, it's just more demand chasing the same existing coins. The hype version you hear everywhere skips all this detail and just says only 21 million moon. People push that simple story because it creates easy FOMO. It makes Bitcoin sound like a guaranteed rocket ship. The real version is more honest. The hard cap creates genuine long-term scarcity, but day-to-day price movement still comes down to actual buying and selling pressure from real people and institutions. This same mechanic applies to pretty much every cryptocurrency out there. The you can't buy more than the supply line is true in one sense, but it's not the full picture. Hope that clears it up. Any questions?